see you guys back here.
So thanks so much for coming out tonight. Let's go ahead and get started. What's my first word?
Mikey, you're like a fucking bear with those big fucking claws and those razor sharp claws. You just need to kill the bunny.
Sounds pretty generic.
Very simple.
So I heard Mikey at the beginning, and Mikey's the guy that's taking the money at the door. Hopefully y'all paid, but he's short and you can probably take him on the way in. Fuck it, next word. That was weird. Who wrote that?
You're fired.
I've been fired a lot. Not surprising, I mean, that's why I'm here. It's not like anyone that's successful in a corporate world is like, and then after becoming the CEO of a corporation, I went to stand-up comedy. Nope. Nope, this is where you go before you start robbing banks. This is it. This is the mind dump that comes out to the general public that says, this is your warning that I'm about to do horrible fucking things to humanity. I'm going to get up on stage, I'm going to tell you by the tone of my voice that I am probably suicidal. I probably have some sort of a addiction, and I don't work well with others, hence that's why there's nobody else up on the stage with me. What the fuck was the word? Oh, yeah, you're fired.
You're fired.
What's next?
Horny goat weed.
Okay, so whatever, it sounds dirty, horny goat weed, but here's the thing. My wife is one of those people that is into like every single type of herb that's out there. We just had a baby about 9 months ago, and yeah, fuck somebody. Now I'm responsible for a human again. So she was having some issues with the breast milk thing, getting it out. I didn't know that was an issue. I just kind of thought if there was like women, like the baby had it on demand, you just made it. But there's all kinds of different ways that you can artificially like make it. And horny goat weed and lavender and eucalyptus plants. I don't know what it is, but I just bagged some shit that it looks like lawn shavings that someone collected, put it on the internet as something that would help my wife with her breast milk situation, and she ordered it, and she baked it into cookies. It's like the worst weed prank ever. And my wife spent way more than what it would cost for the weed. Right? Hold on just a moment, Tony. Hey, do you guys have a question back there? Do you guys have a word or a piece of input back there for us? Shut right the fuck up. What's the next word?
College.
Okay, speaking of college, these guys definitely didn't go to. College is a place, and by the way, college is awesome because it's the one place that you can go where you're treated like an adult, but you don't have the responsibility. So you do weird shit because it doesn't matter. I ate for a whole week a case of those Velveeta shells and cheese. Because I fucking can. I'm an adult. There's no parent that made my lunch for me. So I came in and I said, you know what sounds good? Because I'm drunk. Because I'm an adult, I was underage, but fuck you, I'm still in my own place. Velveeta shells and cheese. And that's what I ate. And believe it or not, I gained weight in college. That's a thing. I blame my father, mostly. You might have met him. His name is Papa John. That is a canned joke. I did not make that one up. That is a joke I normally use. Thank you for the 3 people that laughed at that one. And then laughed at the fact that nobody laughed at that first joke. All right, what's the next word?
Viagra.
I don't need it. I don't need it. My wife wishes that I need it. I'm 35. There's no signs of me ever slowing down whatsoever. I want it all the time. If there was a pill out there that would do the opposite of Viagra, my wife would order that for me. Because I am just like a golden retriever that always wants to play ball. That's just me all the time. Like I said, she's nursing, so every time she pulls out those things, and the thing is they're just out because they're such a hassle to put back for her. And I look at my son and I'm like, you fucking asshole. You've ruined the two favorite places in the whole world for me. Glad you guys got that other reference where he was earlier this year. It's terrible, and he doesn't even know how good it is. Like, for example, last night, he fucking bit her. And she screamed at him. I'm sure she hit him. Because all day today, he didn't want to go anywhere near it. Hit me, and I'm going twice as hard at it. I like that. And I won't bite him. I'm good to them, sweetheart. That's why it's a Saturday night and I'm at a comedy club as opposed to lovingly cozying up to my wife, begging for sex. What's the next word?
Gun oil.
What?
Gun oil.
Gun oil. I don't know shit about guns. Guns really need fucking oil?
I don't know either, I think so.
It just sounds like the goddamn rednecks they're like, I want to fuck my gun. Where's my fucking gun oil? I just want to be inside it. I want to feel that power. I want to fuck that gun. I want to get in it. There's probably special fucking like KY with a warming fucking solution. And then after you're done fucking your gun, you hand it to your child so they can shoot their neighbor friend. And of course the bullet comes out wonderfully because it's all fucking loot. Fucking gun oil? Really? It's they're gunpowder. That makes you sound like a pussy a little bit, right? Got my fucking AK, get that loaded up. I got my different magazines. Open carry, let's go to Target. You got the oil? Yeah, I got my fucking oil. You gonna rub it on the gun? Yeah, I'm gonna rub it on the fucking gun. You gonna rub it real big on the shaft? Yeah, I'm gonna rub it on the fucking shaft. I love guns, if you couldn't tell. If you own a fucking gun, how many burglaries have you prevented in your own home? No? Have you just shown it off to people and then made people really nervous and then you're like, how come no one wants to be fucking friends with me? Because you're a guy with gun oil. But what if America comes after me? Well, America, meaning the military, are a bunch of fucking neighbors of yours that serve in the military. So if you're paranoid about the fact that all of your fucking friends are gonna just fucking turn on you one day, you've got shitty fucking friends. Do you get that? Because the military isn't robots yet. The actual humans that care. Okay, whatever. What's the next word before someone with fucking gun oil shoots me?
Final word. Yo mama.
Man, I thought at the beginning of comedy that if you memorized a bunch of canned jokes, that's what made you funny. So, first of all, who has a good yo mama joke? Do you guys have one back there? Okay, I've got some for you. All right, your mama's so dumb she thought a quarterback was a refund. No argument. Your mama's so poor she was kicking a can down the street, and I said, what you doing? She said, moving. Your mama's so fat. Truth.